is this? Greetings, traveler, and may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you heard of the revelation? What revelation? You mean you haven't heard? Ah, what fortune I have to share the goddess's salvation. This could be dumb. Still yourself, friend, for the mortal spirit can transform. Blah, blah, blah. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus: by following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye. I'm over this already. I'm over this. I'm over your bullshit, dude. This used to be the room in which the murder happened, so I guess this is not it anymore. Instead, it's a room of crazy shit. Alright, this is the room. Never mind. I'm dumb. This is the room. Alright, we need to talk to this guy. I'm spoken to Arius, let me inside. Not exactly the friendliest spoke to Captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through a town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy. Nice introduction. Alright. So what we've got here is some fire. I'm going to unchain you two. Delilah is going to be investigating this one. I don't want... Oh shit, what was that? Oh shit, what is this? This is unexpected. This has not happened last time we played. I just wandered around the room and looked for clues for like 30 minutes. Instantiate. Oh, what the fuck? By the quill that lasts 1 billion words. What is this? What are you doing here? What's the very stars come to die? Oh, we're the very stars come to die. Who are you and where have you come from? We're your source hunters from the realm of Rivellon. Are you indeed? Then let me tell you, hunters of the source, what you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How, I wonder? All we did was approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light and then rolled us away. A stone, you say? Could it be true? Could I have been right all along? The stone that it was it? Wait, the stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as a diamond, but did it glow softly deeply down in its heart as if it was a soul dwelled within? I'd say that's fairly accurate. Starstone it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking and it has brought its awakeners here. All was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be. Or so I thought, so I feared. But then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine, and dance like a fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Everybody in this game is really fucking dramatic. Every single person I've met is like, oh, let's use really big, weird words and make them rhyme and fucking cray-cray. Starstone. Could it be the key after all? And you, its wielder? Things of light to unlock things of darkness? Led us into realms forbidden, where salvation may yet be found. It would be great if you'd start making sense. Exactly my thoughts, dude. Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't see it, you stupid bitch. That's what he meant to say. He just didn't. Continue. See! That is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror. Alright, I don't really know what the fuck's going on at this point, but I will look at this huge-ass thing. You see something strange. Worlds, universes are vanishing before you. Absorbed by what exactly? It's not darkness, but rather nothingness, a great void. And it's moving faster, closer, stretching eagerly towards Rivellon. Well, that's called a black hole. I watched Neil deGrasse Tyson taught me about them. Maybe we should watch that show, Cosmos. It's on Fox. Zigzags, that's what his name is. Anything around here I can actually look at? Let's take this book. What book is this? It's just a book. Alright, I'm just gonna drop that then. Fuck it. This music is not fitting the weird nature of this. You looked through the looking lens. You saw terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it. I'm not a child, imp. The dark doesn't scare me. I know a bad omen when I see one, and that one takes the cake. Yeah, that sounds like something. Oh, were that it was only the cake that it took. No tea time will be the same, but at least tea time would still come around. This small of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone Starter, you have just witnessed the end of all. A maelstrom that, like a carrion eater, is devouring the carcass of our creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence. Bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair. I did despair for the longest times I did. Eons and eons I have traveled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything, that could put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place. And I knew that it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless yet out of reach. Until you came along, the ones that the Starstones contain. You have drowned my despair with you whom I believe can end the end of time. I think it is time to tell me who you are, little imp. Of course, I'm Zigzags, the imp historian. I don't know why that's funny to me. Sorry. Tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation. Faithfully have I fulfilled my task, and I would have done so perpetually until one day I saw the time will end. Impossible, I thought. Inconceivable, for the gods had told me that their work was infinite, both in date and in distance, but my eyes did not deceive me. When the maelstrom I beheld, time would end. I would end. All would end. No, I cried. Never. I shall save time, if it's the last thing I do. So for my efforts have been in vain. But you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal. Thanks. It's flattering. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at Delilah's boots. The ones we thought were awesome are actually high heels. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Alright. We'll ignore it. Her pants seem to be gone. I don't know if that's a bug. I could have sworn she had pants on earlier. Alright, to claim I can piece the puzzle together would, at this stage, be premature and insincere, but let me summarize the facts as clearly as I can see them. Here we are, in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The ruined stones that have adorned it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to the Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remain off-limits to me. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby are you activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer toward a solution to the continuance of time. How'd you get here, and what is here? Well, you see, on one of my travels, I found a runestone in the deep demonic dungeons that hid from daylight far beyond the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions. I read the rune, and it brought me here, this sad little realm that is no more than a morsel of the edge of all-consuming abyss. Ever since, it has been a place where I have found shelter, a home even, though it shares its dominion with that terror of terrors that is the void. So there you have it, the homestead, blah blah blah. Alright, we're gonna leave. He says, splendid idea, later we can talk till the cows come home, but right now we should investigate the portal. Where, oh, where does it lead, I wonder. Let's go into this weird fucking portal. Oh. That was a little bit anticlimactic, but we are in a area. Some snow over here. Some lightning clouds. Some vases to steal shit from. Pitchforks in these faces doesn't seem like a place where you'd stick your pitchforks, but I guess whatevs. There's a weird forearm statue there. No big deal. The Weaver of Time. It's getting really intense, guys. A young woman ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist, plucking her instrument strings. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Who are you, madame? At first it seems that this taciturn woman will continually ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you, and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. Her lips move so slightly that when she speaks, her voice appears to reach you from an untold distance. Whispers wrestled from the oblivion. Well, this is really dramatic. I am Time, the Weaver of Time. In the ethereal threads of eternity do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands, this and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you. Do you mean to tell me that I am not at all featured on the canvas of time? I do not mean to. But it is the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, it cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my own perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone and time can be redeemed. How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not part of it? I think that perhaps you can redeem time because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know then that no longer did I weave. I sat here, at the precipice of ages, and watched on as the void phrased the fabric of time, like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creation. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they placed new ribbons along the fingers like phantoms of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstones gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry, and because of you, give the starstone energy. You are creating time. These starstones, please seek them, so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them, so that the void may yet devour itself alone. There are many questions. Oh god, so RPG, so fucking RPG, so many dialogue options and so much stuff I don't give a shit about. Ask and I shall answer if I can. Who are you really? I am the Weaver of Time, as I told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. But I am what I am, and that is a task. It is same for the historian, chroniclers, both are we of the epics of eternity. Alright, whatever. Why is the Starstone so important? You call this place the precipice of ages. Is that what it is? No more, no less. Why do you talk to me but not the imp historian? I do not usually talk, come to think of it. When I address you, it was the first time my voice is ever invoked. Well, that's a special moment. Special moment indeed. I have no need of conversation like I have no need of air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time, and time is running out unless you remedy its declivity. You I talk to, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. I'm just gonna read through this quickly, so you guys don't have to hear me terribly reading it. Alright. Alright, so I went through all the dialogue of these two. This is the Weaver of Time. She's the one that creates time and documents it and stuff. And she was fearful of the void that we were talking about earlier because it was eating everything, and that was the end of time. Like, there was nothing else left until we came along because we're spesh. And we were creating time where it had usually ended, so we're not like controlled, and we're like the saviors of the fucking universe and stuff like that. As I'm sure you guys figured out by now. Obviously, we are the saviors of the universe. So, that's what's happening right now. We're talking to the fucking Weaver of Time, and then we told Zigzags, the weird imp, about it. We see some sort of rune. This one, teleporter pyramid. Right-click to teleport you to the location of the other pyramid, which I don't really know what that means, actually. We are going to check and see if there's anything we can do about... Wait, what does it say? I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world. And each by each, you'll discover how to open me. Well, that's... Just give me a key, dude. Jeez. Alright, guys. I think that's enough for the day. Intense things have happened. I will say that. Lots of intense things have happened. Next time I'll figure out what the pyramid thing does. Maybe we'll discover a little bit more about this place. But I really just kind of wanted to solve the goddamn murder on Earth. That's literally what I wanted to do. So these things you can click on, I guess. Or at least this one. These should teleport us to different places. Let's see, what is this? Teleporter refuses to work. We could go back to the observatory, and then, oh, what is this? What the hell is going on? There we go. And this place up here, maybe, I don't think it does anything yet. Waypoint Shrine. Alright. Okay. So next time we'll figure out what the teleport rune does, and we'll also go back to Earth, I'm hoping. Because as much as I enjoy a good story about a black hole and being the savior of the universe, I kind of just wanted to figure out who killed that dude. You know what I mean? So, next time, though. Next time on the adventures of Buttplug and Delilah. I'm Esh. This is EchPlays. This game's called Divinity Original Sin. You can get the early access beta on Steam. I don't remember how much it is. It's either 15 or 25 or something. And it's pretty sweet if you enjoy reading. Obviously, there's no voiceover, at least not yet. Maybe there will be in the future. I don't really know. But if you guys are enjoying the series, hit the like button. If you guys are enjoying the channel, hit the subscribe button. And leave comments below if you have any pro tips or things you think I should do. Or just general comments about anything, really. So until next time, as always, play on.